Welcome to the 2300 Pick 6 podcast. I'm your host, Dave Walker, about to pretty soon give you all my insights, recaps, and everything on that podcast. Because it was on season 1, was on Spotify. I will post the link in the description down there to see my previous work where you can hear my rants, my funny rants on Taylor Swift, which I really wasn't a big fan of with her dating Travis Kelce. Trust me, eventually, folks, they will break up. And Swifties, I will love the day when you start crying about it. And trust me, I will be getting into your asses like last time. Because there will be a lot of rants on Taylor Swift, which I'm going to be prepared for. So be prepared for it, for the fire and brimstone eventually down the road for it. Also on here will be segments with picks with my friends or anyone on YouTube. If you want to chat with me when the regular season, when we have kickoff weekend, I'll put my phone number in the description. If you want to hit me up, we'll have lives and discuss your insight, your picks, who you think. We'll have recaps on the game. We'll do segments such as where D-Walk was right, where D-Walk was wrong. Which is, if I was right where I picked it, I explained how I was right in picking it. If I was wrong, I explained why I was wrong in picking it. A top 10, which will be my top 10 of teams throughout the first couple weeks of the season and through the end of the month. Playoffs, whether your team is going to make the playoffs or not. The You Got Fired segment is if a coach is going to get fired. And then the playoffs and that. But pretty soon down the road, we will be doing the NFL schedule release of every 32 team, which I will pick through a deck of Uno cards right here in my hand, which I'll give a couple examples of who I picked. So, like if the first card was, like this one right here, is the NFC card, which means it's a team in the NFC that I'm going to pick. Second card could be a wild card, which means it's my pick. I decide which team I want to do. It could be an NFC or an AFC team. The NFL card, which again will be my pick. I decide which team it's going to be at random. Tennessee Titan card, which this means is we'll be talking about the Titans schedule and who their opponents will be. Draw 2, which means I pick 2 cards. It could be 2 teams. It could be anything. 2 wild cards, 2 whatever, basically. The AFC card means it's going to be a team in the AFC, same as the NFC. Reverse means it will go back in that division. So whatever it is, whatever division it is, that's what that's going to be. Skip card means that team will be skipped. So it means it could be whoever it is. I'm not going to know. It's going to be a mystery. I won't know who that team is going to be. So it could be once the skip card goes, it could be the team that I skipped. We don't know. Draw 4, which means a draw 4 wild card, which means I pick 4 cards, but I'm going to choose what those 4 are. So it's not going to go by any color or anything. It's going to be based off of that. This right here is the special, because this is the NFL Uno deck, Ice the Kicker. So I don't have anybody here where I'm going to kick a field goal for it. So I'll just pick 3 cards, and out of those 3, we'll figure out what it's going to be out of those 3. All in all, pretty soon you're going to hear my catchphrase, which is 2 of them, which is my newer catchphrase, which is if any of us who watch AEW, when Mark Henry used to do is, well, it's been enough time for talk. It's time for the main event. Mine will be, well, there's been enough time for talk. It's time for kickoff. And also my ending catchphrase would be, I'm Dave Walker, and we'll see you on the field. But pretty soon there will be other shows too down the road. There won't be some shows like down the road because I will be eventually. So we're going to try to get a show in maybe this week. Next week, I don't know because that's Memorial Day weekend because I'm going to be in Las Vegas for AEW Double or Nothing. After that, down the road, there could be some times where we're going to have some conflicts. Like eventually down the road, week 4, the Cowboys play the New York Giants because I'm a Cowboys fan. I will be at that game at MetLife. So I probably won't be able to get in as much that week. We'll have like 1 show on Wednesday. Thursday, there won't be a show. Friday, pending the condition I'm in, pending I'm not tired, drunk, or hungover, I'll see what I can do. We'll see what we can do on that one. Or barring going out on vacation, barring if AEW does not come to town that day in Philadelphia on a Wednesday, which when the last time the Cowboys played the Giants, when it was Monday Night Football, that fell into place this time before I was podcasting. But if that does, I'm going to take a vacation, which I will try to get in as much as I can because if it is Wednesday, I'll just do 1 show in the morning, get out here, go to Philadelphia, see if I can get selfies with any AEW superstars. But we'll see what occurs during that when that comes down the road, if that occurs. But we'll find out down the road. But also there will be another time during November I won't be able to do a show because I will be at AEW Full Gear with my friends and that one. And there's going to be other times where I don't know if Icons I decide to go, but I will be at the casino sometimes in Atlantic City. If you want to mingle, chat with me about football and insights, you want to be interviewed, be my guest. And I'm all ears. All in all, before I end, I'm going to put my previous work from Spotify in the description for you to look at. But all in all, before I go, I'm going to end this. I'm Dave Walker, and we'll see you on the field and possibly next week to do a schedule analysis of the first 4 teams. Goodbye, everybody.